this is Queen of Vibes. Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your November 2019 relationship reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. All right, I want to thank you guys. Welcome to my channel. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, welcome. I hope that you find this to be helpful or at the very least entertaining, okay? So this is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or for those of you who may be in a relationship with a Cancer. And being that it is a relationship reading, it is for people who are in an active relationship or just recently broken up, okay? If you've been single for a long time and there's no one really on your radar, go ahead and check out the love reading for this month. All right, guys? All right, so let's get into it. The first card is going to represent your current energy. Four of Wands, okay? So harmony, taking things to the next level, marriage, matrimony, those things are prominent. That's a prominent theme for you. What the other person is thinking, Seven of Swords, okay? What the other person is feeling, we've got the Tower. What the other person is showing, King of Swords. What you're showing, Page of Cups. What you're feeling is the Two of Pentacles. And what you're thinking is the Two of Wands, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifiers, and then we'll get into this. All right, so this is very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to start this one until... Yeah, honesty, communication is an issue here, clearly. But that Ace of Swords jumping out like that just kind of confirmed it. All right, so let's go ahead. Clarifying the four. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. So some of you, you're resurrecting your marriage. Some of you are getting married, okay? Some of you have met someone and this person is like it. This person is the one for you, and you're going to ride this positive wave all the way down the aisle. For those of you who've already been in a relationship, things just seem to get better and better. If the relationship has been rocky, then you guys are taking a turn and things are now going to a more positive place. For some of you, this is pregnancy, okay? Some of you, there's a baby coming, or this is a very fertile time. So if you're trying to get pregnant or trying to have a baby, now is a very good time, okay? But let's see what's going on. What is this other person thinking? What the hell? Seven of Swords. Clarify what they're feeling, Two of Wands. What they're showing, Two of Pentacles. What you're showing, Nine of Swords. What you're feeling, the Sun, not the star, the Sun. And what you're thinking, we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So there is some sort of decision that needs to be made in this situation. What is going on here is that the other person that you are dealing with, either they have something that they're hiding from you, Cancer. They're hiding from you. They may be hiding from you the fact that they're that something has happened to them. Something has happened to them that's making them consider the path that they're going on. All right, something sudden, something that has really rocked their foundation. For some, maybe it's a sudden, maybe whatever's you guys are feeling here has come on suddenly. But I really don't think it has to do with that. But because I feel like they're either hiding something from you, or you've done something, because you've got the Nine of Swords down there. Let me move this over a little bit because you guys can't see all the cards. Let's make this more even. It's a little bit better. Okay. So you've got the Nine of Swords. You're losing sleep over something. I feel like there's some maybe immature emotional behavior coming from you, or you're trying your best to rekindle this situation, and that's what the Ace of Wands is. It's like, okay, I'm really trying to have a fresh start here. For some of you, you've made a choice, okay? You've decided that you're going to try to make things harmonious again. The path that you've chosen is love. The path that you've chosen is the Queen of Cups. So you're choosing to nurture this connection despite whatever. I'm like, what has happened? What in the world has happened here? Now, I feel like for more than anything, maybe your intuition is picking up. I don't think you know for a fact, but your intuition is picking up that something's going on. This person is kind of hiding their emotions as they try to juggle something. Either they're juggling two people or they're juggling their emotions. They're juggling work and home. Like there's something going on with this person, but they're not really showing you. They're probably being kind of cold, standoffish, maybe talking to you a lot, maybe very critical of you even, Cancer, and maybe that's what's causing you the sleeplessness. And I feel like some of them, they're being very critical with you and very cold because they're going through something that they're not sharing with you. Okay, whether they are sneaking around, whether they're trying to hide something, they've lied to you, but there's something about the path that you guys are on, okay? And for you, you're thinking about the path. You're thinking about which direction. You want to take it all the way. You want to maintain the Four of Wands. Whether this is your marriage, your relationship, the harmony, okay? You want to maintain that. This person is going through like the dark night of the soul, okay? I don't know what's going on with your person, but I'm going to have to pull another deck, Cancer, because they are experiencing a tower moment emotionally, all right? Whether they've thought about all the things that they've done in the past, like maybe this person, did some things in the past that you guys have worked through and you've gotten over, but it's still kind of lingering, and maybe they're thinking about all the things that they did. Like, this is crazy. The Seven of Swords came out in their thoughts twice. So either they're hiding a really, really big secret, or they're just like, they're thinking and it's changing them. It's hit them, like it's really hit them what they've done to this connection, who they've been in this connection. And for some of them, they're going to decide to go down a different path as far as your relationship. But for whatever reason, I feel like they're not really expressing this to you, okay? And they're coming off as very kind of closed off and maybe overly critical because they're weighing a decision. They're weighing, they're either trying to balance something, whether, like I said, it's you and work or you and another person. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm just going to keep pulling because I need to understand. What is this Seven of Swords about? So some sort of change. What is the Seven of Swords about in this other person? Okay. We've got the Seven of Wands, defensiveness, the High Priestess, and judgment. So yeah, there's a decision. All right, some of you, you may be dealing with a Pisces or a Sagittarius. And this person is... For some of you, this person has to make a decision about whether or not they want to be a part of this family. This person has to decide, do they want to be a part of this family with this Judgment card, okay? Because with these cards, you also got to look at the symbolism. And I understand this is the deck of the Tarot of Sexual Magic, but you see this person, the Judgment card is a family. It's a bond. It's mother, child, father. They're all bonded together, okay? So there's a decision that they have to make regarding, for some, I feel like multiple people. Like for some, this person may have some sort of addiction. Okay, so that may be coming to light. This person, look at how many people are on these cards. There's 3 people on one card, 2 people on this. This person has done, either they have done things or they have an addiction or there's something that they've been hiding from you, Cancer. And I think they realize that they can't hide it anymore, or they realize, like they're just realizing, it's just hitting them that maybe they have an addiction. Maybe they didn't think what they were doing was an addiction. Maybe they didn't realize that what they were doing, they didn't have any control over. And so now they've really got to determine what path are they going to go down. Are they going to continue to do this? Or can they tell you the truth about this secret? Can they talk to you about it? You know, you're losing some type of sleep over it because I think intuitively you can sense, but you're trying to maintain positivity. You're trying to be positive, okay? Um, but they're falling apart internally. And externally, it's coming across as them not connecting with you, kind of being cold, not really showing you love. Because I feel like if they do, they're just gonna fall apart. Okay, I feel like if they are too comfortable and too open with you, then whatever it is that they're hiding, it's just gonna come out. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card from the deck, Wisdom of the House of Night. I'm actually going to pull two for you guys because this is a lot. But this is a theme. A theme in these Cancer readings where you're trying very hard to forgive. You keep forgiving a person. But again, I think it's because you don't really understand the depth of what's going on. You know, it's one thing to be in a situation, a relationship where a person has indiscretions or when a person cheats, but it's another situation when a person has a sexual addiction or if a person has some big secret, things that have happened to them, things that they are involved in that is, you know, weighing on them to the point where it's affecting your relationship. You know, that's a whole nother factor. You know, a person making a mistake, you know, it hurts, but you can get over it. A person who can't help themselves, who continuously exposes you to the same thing over and over and over again because they don't know how to control it, that's totally different. And them realizing that is totally different. For others of you, it's just this person realizing how much they love you and how much they care about you, how deep. Like, I recognize every situation is not a third party. This person realizing how much they love you, how much they care about you, and it's really caught them off guard. For some of you, especially if this is a new situation, this you may have met someone and you guys really hit it off, and they really are falling for you, Cancer. But again, they either don't want to show you, don't want to tell you how they feel. They're hiding how they feel from you, or they're hiding the fact that for some, they may already have been in another relationship. All right. And so now they're trying to figure out how to tell you the truth. For some, they may tell you the truth. They may tell you that they're juggling you and somebody else. And that's why you're kind of like stressed out and losing sleep over this situation because you really thought that this was going to be, you know, somebody for you. All right, these cards are not jumping, so I'll pull them. All right, so the first card we have is the High Priestess of Water. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Listening. Okay, this is the card about reading between the lines, Cancer. You guys are really good at that. All right, so I'm going to start with the first card. Card number 4 is about the High Priestess of Water. Okay, dear one, when the High Priestess of Water visits you, it's to remind you that all things change like the powerful element she represents. Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard, cold ice, and disperses as hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, white fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. Okay, so things are changing. So like I said, this person may have had an epiphany, you know, and they may never tell you. Like, you may never find out what's going on. They just may change their behavior suddenly and radically. And it'll be like they're falling in love with you. And you're like, man, we've been together for years. Like, all of a sudden now this person is behaving like they're so in love, right? Or for some of you, it's the opposite. This person's changing. Maybe they're coming across as more authoritative. They're taking more of a stand, you know? And you're trying to figure out, what is this change in their attitude? Some of them, it's like they may be telling you they want to marry you. They want to take things to the next level. They want to have a baby with you. They want to do all these things for your relationship. But the way they're acting, though, is still kind of cool. It's just like, what's really going on here. So now we move on to card number 23, which is about listening. Drawing the symbol indicates that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures rather than their words. Okay? In the House of Night, there will be a beautiful girl with the skin of color of dark honey who has a gift of poetry. She is able to weave tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Reading between the lines and finding true meaning are what are required right now. Listen and learn. What others don't say is what is important at this moment. All right, Cancer. So it's not about what this person is saying to you, it's about how they're acting, it's about how they're moving. Pay attention, listen to your intuition. You're picking up on something. You're picking up on something. And as much as you want to be positive and as much as you want to be optimistic, you also got to see things for what they are. And I know that you're always choosing the path of love, okay? You're always choosing to love this person and nurture the connection and forgive them. But sometimes, and I feel like this came up before, it's more than just staying positive about the relationship despite everything that's happening. It's really taking a good look at your partner and seeing them for who they are. And sometimes this person isn't who they present themselves to be. And I feel like right now you're in a situation with someone who is presenting this cool exterior in order to hide the fact that they've got some secrets, they're going through some shit, they found out some shit about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like fucking with them and they don't know how to talk to you about it. And because you're coming across as the Page of Cups, it's like that's not emotional. Even though you're thinking along the lines of the Queen of Cups, what you're showing is not a safe zone for someone to come to you emotionally. The Page of Cups is not it. If I need to go to someone that I feel like is going to be understanding and accept what I'm saying and not spaz out and not like break down on me and not get very overly emotional, I got to go to the Queen or the King of Cups. All right, the Page of Cups is going to cry. The Page of Cups is going to argue. The Page of Cups is going to react. And so for someone who is in a position where they need the Queen of Cups, you need to present what you feel. You're not presenting yourself correctly either because you're more compassionate than what you're showing. All right, you're more confident in this union than what you're portraying. Okay, Cancer, you're feeling like you're choosing to be the Queen of Cups, but what you're showing is a stressed out, overly emotional exterior. All right, and so right now it's like time to tighten it up because this person is not gonna be able to come to you if they don't feel comfortable about your reaction. Okay. All right, so the first card we get is give your relationship a chance, work on your union. Okay, so I feel like Cancer, you are doing that. I feel like definitely that's what you've chosen to do, okay? And so that's what leads me to believe that this person, despite what they may have done in the past or whatever they're hiding, they are choosing to make things work. Okay, so you just got three more cards that flew out, okay? Now we've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. There is something going on with your partner. All right, something going on that I feel like you're picking up on. All right, but you guys are just not at a place to really discuss it yet. The Seven of Swords can also talk about working on the communication, okay? Your communication is jacked. This person's communication may be jacked, okay? And they're trying to figure out how to talk to you. All right, the next card is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So some of you are still reactive. You are in the Page of Cups and Nine of Swords energy based on things that have happened to you and not necessarily this particular relationship. It's like PTSD. Okay, and then you have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's like right now, you both are kind of being very serious, okay? And so maybe being a little bit more playful and a little bit more open will cause the situation and the relationship to soften a little bit so that you guys can have this new beginning, can enjoy this new beginning on a new level of clarity with everything out on the table with no secrets. Okay, because right now there's a lot that isn't being told, especially coming from the side of the other person. All right, so I'm going to end off this reading with a positive message from the universe, okay? That's what this deck does. Don't know the name of the deck. It has no name on the packaging, on the cards, on the description when I bought it, but all the messages are very positive. So this is what I want to end out the readings with. All right, so can I get some positive messages for my Cancer? Oops. And that is 2 messages, so that's perfect. All right, joy is the ultimate creator, okay? Joy is the ultimate creator. You feel optimistic, okay? You have the Sun card here. You have clarity. You've decided to be positive. You decided to be happy, but you just need to show that, okay? You need to feel that and experience it also. And it says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So stop worrying, okay? Cancer, stop worrying, stop stressing, because you guys have like very good situation. You guys have a really solid relationship. Yes, there have been some things that happened. Nobody's perfect. You recognize that, but at the same time, it's like you're not walking your talk, okay? You got to walk your talk. If you say that if you're thinking and you're saying that you want to be committed to the situation and you're going to be patient and you're going to be understanding, then that's what you got to show. You can't be stressing out and getting upset and being very sensitive and losing sleep and, just worrying, because that's opposite of everything that you want to do. All right, Cancer, so that has been your relationship reading for November 2019. If this was helpful or resonated in any way, guys, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it with your partner if they're into tarot. All right? Hit me up if you would like a personal reading, something more specific to your situation. And I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.